I woke up early at my friend's house Sunday morning and my whole body is just shaking. I'm just nervous. I just feel this nervousness and I feel stiff and I can't sleep. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's not the coffee because the nervousness wakes me up before I drink my coffee. And I'm at my friend's house. It's like 3:30 in the morning. I can't sleep. And this is like hell. It's always worse first thing in the morning for me right now. And that's what's happening now with me. It's just part of the anxiety problem. This time of year, the sun gets early like I get up early. I was having stomach problems this morning. You know, stomach problems that I have. I've seen this neurologist on YouTube. Now, before you call it psychosomatic, it's not. Because I saw this the other day. A neurologist say this, and I've been having this problem over a long time. Long time before I saw this. No way this is psychosomatic. The problem came way before I saw this neurologist. I had this problem. Make sure I got my wallet. I had this problem long before I saw a neurologist say this on YouTube. It's just so interesting that I was on YouTube and I was trying to Google what causes my anxiety problem. I was just looking for answers, trying to figure out what is causing my anxiety problem. I come across this neurologist talking about when a person has pituitary gland, hypothalamus gland problems, they usually have stomach problems like I have. They usually have skin problems like you see right there. That's psoriasis. I was born with that. I eat up all over my hands, elbows. So stomach problems, skin problems, she said. And then they talked about sleeping problems, anxiety problems. And then your pituitary gland can cause you to have problems with your bones. I have osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and then I'm eat up with bone cyst. I can't remember, and I got memory issues, but I just remembered a whole host of things, of problems that you have when you have a pituitary gland and hypothalamus gland problem. Every one of them was me. That is not psychosomatic, because these problems been around long before I saw that video. And I tried telling my doctors about that, and they're full of bullshit. They're full of stinking ass bullshit. I'm finally getting out the door, and I don't like taking Tylenol every day. I really don't even want to take narcotic pain medicine. But you know, there's a reason why I don't know how many years. I'm trying to think. It was actually 9 consecutive years. At one point it was actually about 9 years and 3 years consecutively speaking. I was in a pain clinic doing epidurals on my neck and low back, and they gave me narcotic medication. About 8 or 9 years ago, the DA department, the DA department, they made it where if you're going to take narcotic pain medicine regularly, you have to do it through a pain clinic. They have to do drug tests. And so there's no way you can abuse pain medicine, especially in the last 9 years of me being in the pain clinic. No way you can abuse pain medication. Okay? Hold on, let me switch this camera. Well, wait a minute. Let me get down the road a little ways first so nobody knows where I'm at. No way you can abuse pain medication and be in a pain clinic 9 years. So I never abused it, obviously, and no way you can be prescribed pain medicine, like narcotic pain medicine, for that amount of time, plus the epidural injections for that amount of time. I mean, DA's office wouldn't allow that. They look at your x-rays, they look at your everything. I mean, obviously I've got something wrong. I'm talking about my pain problem. I got something wrong. Now, I quit going to a pain clinic after I've not gone to a pain clinic a couple of years. If you're wondering why, it's because I got immune to the pain medicine. I could probably start it again, since I'm not. Usually when I go off of it a while, I had a doctor to say, you take a holiday from it. If you take a holiday from it and then you come back on it, you can go back to the same milligrams. But I was getting to where the milligrams that I was on wasn't helping me anymore. There's going to have to increase the milligrams, because when you take it for so long, your body gets immune to it. And I had epidurals done for like 18 years, and then they quit working. And I found out the reason why they quit working, according to what the emergency room doctor told me. He says, well, it's a wonder. He said, it's a wonder they lasted that long. He said, it's a miracle they lasted that long, because if you take epidurals a certain amount of time, your body gets immune to them. That's one of the reasons, not the only reason, why you can only take so many epidurals per year. They used to work like, I only need an epidural like every 2 to 3 times a year, but then I got to where they only work for about a month. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. A week. I'm gonna say it right. That means they're having a brain fart moment. The last time I was taking them, I do an epidural, they'd only work about a week. You can't take epidurals every week. So right now I'm on Celebrex and Tylenol. And Tylenol's not good for your liver, but my liver enzymes are okay. As long as I keep my weight down, my liver enzymes are okay. About 2 years ago, I was having liver problems, and then when I lost all this weight, my liver problem went away. It's just my liver enzymes were elevated really high. I had a fatty liver going on, and plus I got a platelet problem. The fatty liver and platelet problem, according to the G.I. Joe doctor, was causing my liver enzymes to go up, and he was telling me you got to get your weight down, especially since you got a platelet problem, and that should straighten out your liver enzymes. And he did. My liver enzymes have been in the 20s, so that's another reason why I got to keep my weight down. I got to keep my weight down because it's hard on my low back, hips, knees, and feet. It's hard on my sleep apnea, it's hard on my diabetes, and it's hard on my liver. And it's hard on my self-esteem. And just hard on my health, period. So I got to keep my weight down. And so far, I'm doing a pretty good job keeping my weight down. Well, I'm headed to the park. I'm headed to Panther Creek State Park. Right now is where I'm going. So I just need to get out of the house a minute. Shit, I gotta go crap again. I left the house thinking I was done with my stomach problem. I don't guess I am. I need a new body. I need a new body, guys. I think my stomach, it's my shoulder, my neck, low back, hips, knees. I just need a new body. Or my brain, anxiety disorder. I just need a damn new body. I'm really frustrated and I'm aggravated. Listen, I'm not suicidal, or I don't plan on killing myself today. I don't have any reservations of dying anytime soon. Although if I died, I would be okay with that. I would love to show up in heaven right now. That would be wonderful. Just to be out of this body and to be in the presence of Jesus would be awesome. That would be spectacular. That would be the most wonderful thing ever, especially being out of this damn body of mine. But I'm not going to kill myself just yet. Although I talk with God about this often. I always ask God, please, I don't have to know what this is, just make it go away. I'm trying to get up this hill here, and I had to go to the bathroom again. Let's go. Uh-oh, we got deer here. Look at the deer. Holy crap, there's a flock of them. Look at the deer. I'm finally getting up the hill and look at the deer. I'll tell you what, you come flying down through here and one of them things hit your car. One of them things hit your car, boys and girls. Look at them deer. I'm at Panther Creek State Park. This place is loaded with deers. This is a road right here. It's real good to see a deer. Real good time to see a deer. Look at them, they're eating the vegetation. They're hungry this morning. They're having breakfast. These guys are having breakfast. It's okay, I'm not gonna bother you, although I gotta try to watch the road. Boy, they are so tame. I'm like right up next to them. Look, I'm like right up next to them. Let's go up the hill here. I've been trying to get up the hill here for the last hour, but I've been having stomach problems. I think my stomach problem has finally settled down to where I can get up the hill here. Okay, I'm doing a little walk here. I would love to walk down on the Wagon Wheel Trail, but I don't know if that's a good idea for me. That'd be the trail. I used to walk that trail all the time, man. I used to, when I lived in Morristown, I used to walk that trail all of the time. There was one point I used to walk it twice. It's 2 miles, and 2 miles. I mean, most people walk a mile in at least 15 minutes. So if you walk a mile, if most people walk a mile in 15 minutes, that means if that trail's 2 miles, normally you'd walk it in 30 minutes. This little walk I'm doing here is probably a 10-minute walk. So I might do a third of a mile. My knee, where I had knee surgery, I was walking along, I was having a problem with it, like walking along like this, stabbing me, and the stabbing would knock me down. And now it's gone away for the second time. After knee surgery, I had a little stabbing problem in my knee when I would walk, and it went away. Then it came back again, and now it's gone away again. Hopefully it's gone for good. The only thing is my knee's stiffer. I'd rather it be stiffer. I would rather it be stiffer than that sharp pain, but really I want stiffer to go away too. And I'm not using my walker right now like I should be using, because I got to hold a video camera to my face, and this ain't but a 10-minute walk I'm doing. And if I fall, my freaking low back will go down. I got back problems. I have back problems and hip problems, shoulder problems. Anyway, every time my back goes out on me, whenever my back, I'm not even walking a little over 1/10 of a mile. But anyway, my back will like throw me down to the ground. My back goes out, it sends me to the ground. That's what messed this leg up, where I had to have surgery on it 3 times. And the other day I fell, and then I almost had another fall. And then I've had 2 falls in the last week because of my back problem. That's why I should be using my walker. Because there was one time, which would have been the 3rd fall, I didn't fall because I had the walker in front of me. That walker keeps me from falling. I don't like that walker. It gets on my nerves. I just don't like the walker. There's bugs eating me up because of the soap I use. Anyway, I don't like using that walker, but it's just a little walk. I hope if I fall, every time I fall, it's beating the hell out of my body. So now I got to see the doctor about my shoulder, and I need to see the doctor also about my neck. I want to sit right here. I'm going to sit right here and try to relax a minute. This is one of my favorite spots on the earth. As you can see why. I know it's probably the third video I made of this view in the last 2 days. It's just a place where I like to be. Oh God, that fucking seat. It's wet. I cannot sit down here. I'm gonna have a wet ass. I don't want to go back to my car. I don't want to have wet ass. I'm gonna do something here. Video I think will be fun, or it'd be fun to do and do on video. I'm gonna have a GPS map here too, but I grew up in Morristown. I've lived here I lived here from age 5 to 45, like 40 years, and I know this town really well. When I was a kid, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, when I was a kid, I had a hobby just riding around, memorizing streets, and I wanted to be a pizza driver, and when I asked my dad, he wouldn't let me do it because I was living at home at the time I was a kid. But after Dad died, I did deliver pizza. So there was a time ago back in my life, this was 2000 to 2003. It's like 23 years ago, I used to deliver pizza. And I had a hobby driving all over this town. And driving's something, driving is just my thing I like to do for fun. It's just me. And so I want to do something for fun here now. I'm going to take see this side of town, the far west side, the area of town where I'm going to be in now. You're going to see me do a video. I've been through this part several times, but it's been a while. And I grew up on this side of town, but this is like Talbot. It's like the west part of Morristown east. I got every road memorized, but the Talbot section that I'm going to be in, the Hamlin County, Talbot, the Talbot, Tennessee is part Jefferson City and Hamlin County, and I just figured that out a few months ago. I know, I lived here 40 years, and I just figured that out a few months ago. That part of Jefferson City is Talbot, Tennessee, and the other part is Hamlin County, Tennessee. But Talbot is the part of this area where I'm my weakest. Now, there's no way. I had a friend of mine. I brought a friend of mine to the park the other day, and I was telling her, I said, let's go on this way and see if I can figure this out. This will be fun to see if I can figure this out. And I assured her, I said, listen, there's no way we're going to get lost in Kentucky. Because if you go north, it's Kentucky. Because Cherokee Lake's in the way. You can't, either you're going to wind up in Cherokee Lake or 11E, or you're going to end up in Jefferson City going this way. I said, you're going to end up one of three different places going this way. You're going to the lake means you're going to either run into a cul-de-sac or a circle around, or we're going to run into 11E, or we're going to run into Jefferson City where we're going, because she lives on the Jefferson City side of Talbot. So I said, don't worry about us getting lost. We're not going to get lost. But sure enough, we did get lost, but not lost. And I had to pull out the GPS to figure it out, and I eventually figured it out. But so I'm going to do it this time, but I'm going to have a cheat sheet. I'm going to have a so-called cheat sheet. I'm going to have the GPS with me. I'm going to try to figure out how to go from Panther Creek State Park, where I am now, through Talbot to Jefferson City I just want to try to figure that out for fun. This is what I've always done for fun. I like trying to figure out roads. I was going to sit and meditate and talk to God. I need to go to church this morning. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to go to church. But I don't know what it is. I want to go to church, and I haven't been in a couple of weeks. I was going, and then I stopped going the last couple of weeks, and I've been watching it on the internet. I need to go to church. One of the reasons why I came to Morristown this weekend is to go to First Baptist Church. I don't know what's wrong with me. I just don't want to be around a bunch of people. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know why. I just don't want to be around. It's 8:18. When I get home, I may watch it on the internet again, but I need to go to church. I need to go to church. My Savior died for me. He gave his whole life for me. I can at least give him Sundays on church, although he deserves every day. I'm going to see if I can find my way to where I need to go to in Jefferson City, going through these back roads over here, because these roads right here are the roads that I'm the weakest as far as my knowledge of knowing Morristown area. This is my weakest. I mean, if I take a left here and go down Cameron Road onto Kidwell Ridge Road, Apostle Road, that whole area, I got shit. That stuff right there, I could do blindfolded. If I was a blind man, I could tell you where to go. But let me see if I can do it this way. My shoulder's bothering me. Okay. You see the little GPS thingy map there I got on. Yeah, I got it on. Okay. Hopefully I won't I can't say the word lose for some reason. Hopefully I won't lose my GPS signal going this way. But let's see if I can get to Jefferson City by hanging a left and doing back roads only. Let's just see what I do. I've already had 2 practices. This will be my 3rd time in the last couple of days doing this. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this, y'all. Shouldn't take but about 10 minutes. Shouldn't take well, maybe 10 minutes. This is where it starts to get a little tricky. There's really, like, I know from looking and studying the GPS of these roads, there's like 2 turns I need to make, and then I'll end up being on the right road. This is fun to me, doing crap like this. This is one reason why Uber Eats, DoorDash, or whatever would be a perfect job for me, especially in this neck of the woods of the world. I did it. I did it. I did it. Congratulations, Mr. Collins. You did it without making a wrong turn. But you did have to keep me because I was the cornfield. The cornfield. I remember the cornfield. You did it without a wrong turn. Yep, I absolutely did. Okay. I came here almost 11 o'clock at Walmart, and it's almost a bad time to be at Walmart. But my neck and my damn neck, shoulder is just threatening me. I'm just hurting. God, that hurts. My neck problem and my shoulder problems hurt me. I fell last week, and then I fell a couple of days ago, and now it kind of comes and goes. You know, it's 11 o'clock. I took a Tylenol exactly at 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's been 6 hours. I guess that Tylenol is helping me. I guess I'm due a Tylenol or something. But my neck pain's really kicking me. But I just realized it's almost 11. And I took the Tylenol at 5. And now my pain level's really kicking. I guess that Tylenol's helping me more than I realized. But I'm going to drive through Morristown. And I'm going to go to the east side here, Russellville. See my dad's grave, and it's 11 o'clock. I need to be going to church, not my dad's grave. I don't know. One of the reasons why I was thinking about coming to Morristown, see a friend, see Morristown, and see First Baptist Church. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't hate the church. I don't know what it is. I just can't go to the church. I don't know. And I just got a lot of things I want to do. I guess I'm putting church last. That's probably wrong, isn't it? Probably shouldn't be doing it. I don't know. I got to get my act together and go to church. It's a good thing that it bothers me, because if it didn't bother me, then there would really be something wrong. But yeah, it bothers me. I don't go to church, so I guess that's a good thing that it bothers me. 319 said gas was right there. I don't know if that's with a card or not. It may be with a Ingles card. But anyway, let's take a ride across Knoxville. This is not Knoxville. This is Morristown. See what Morristown's like today. The road's a little wet, and I'm going all the way across town to Russellville. You know, they're doing construction, I believe, at the east of 25E. They're doing. Do I want to go through that construction, or I could go around. I could take Morris Boulevard and go around there. Why not take Morris Boulevard and go around that? There's gas 308. Look, gas 308. Really? 308. That is the cheapest. I may get some of that on my way. I don't know. I may get some of that on my way back. We'll see. Damn, that gas says 308. my memory right here. I was wondering if I would forget this, but I didn't. I did well. My memory did well. Okay, I'm gonna praise my memory this time. I'm giving myself an A+ on it. I was sitting here wondering, going down the road here, am I gonna forget this turn? And I didn't. So that's just great. I was gonna go straight ahead, but I'm gonna go this way because I'm gonna go through the front here just a minute. I'm gonna look at something here. I got a friend of mine, father was buried up here, same place where my dad was buried, and I'm just gonna go look at his marker for a minute. I wished I could put a flower on his graveside. One day I probably will. But this is Russellville. I used to be at middle school. I think now it's an elementary school. They changed the schools. See, that's an elementary school now. It used to be the middle school when I was growing up. Let me see if I can find my friends. And then I'm gonna find my dad's. We'll see here just a second. Can I park right here? Oh, I think I can I? Just gonna park here just a second. Let's see here a minute. My back is busting. Shoulder is busting. Where a friend of mine's father this world right here. Don't say the right name, huh? Well, it's somewhere right around here. It's where the funeral was at. I believe that's it. I don't get it. Well, let's see here a minute. The Ford was right here. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I kind of swore it was right here. So hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Or it may be right here. You know what? I think that might have been somebody else. It could have been right here. It may be right here. I don't know where it went, but I'll come back and look again. But it's somewhere right around. He just got buried, and it could be right here. Or I don't understand. Anyway. Let's go back to my car and let's go to my dad's grave. It's somewhere around here. That ain't his name. I don't know. Let's go back to the car. Okay, I'm kind of pressed for time because it's 11:16 and I want to get to Taco John's to eat today before the rush hour. Church, especially being on Sunday, the lunch rush hour, then Sunday, and that's between 12 and 2, and it's 45 minutes till 12. So I'm probably gonna be here like 2 or 3 minutes. Just come up here and pay respects to Dad, to my daddy-o. Okay, let's turn on the GPS and do a DPS track here of me driving across town from here to Taco John's. Highway. Let's go down Main. Is that First Main or something? It's 11E. So here we go. This is the old downtown area. Okay, there's First Baptist Church where I should be at right now in a service. Notice everybody, all these cars parked here. That's where I should be. And where am I going? I'm passing it. Don't be ashamed of yourself, Mr. Collins. I'm gonna get going to church. Lord, forgive me. I'm sorry. This right here is like one of my favorite places in Morristown where I like to eat that taco joint. Yeah, taco. Johnny's. It's cheap and it's like real good to eat. It's Taco John's. Yeah, I know that was pretty quick, but yeah. Taco Bell, I got here just in time before the church crowd. I got here, I ain't been here 10 minutes and I'm leaving. It's 3 o'clock or a little after 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm hurting really bad. And I'm at my friend's house and I just don't want to speak it out loud. I just don't want her to know. I don't want her to know that I'm hurting really bad. My neck and my shoulder is just really hurting me. Pain level 8. I'd say it's probably about a pain level 8 and maybe I might be able to go for a walk, but my neck and my shoulder is killing me. Hopefully Tuesday when I see the doctor, he'll give me some good news, but I'm in a lot of pain right now. I might try to go for a walk here in a minute. I'm gonna try to walk around the block 10 minutes. But my back and my neck, my shoulder, back, neck, and shoulder. I just do not walk as fast as I used to. I can just get my knees, my hips. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I know that better days coming. This world's just temporary. I hope it don't rain on me. Look at them clouds. I just got to keep persevering, walking until the Lord comes or takes me home. My other knee, my right knee, I had my left knee replaced, and now my right knee's going out. And physical therapist, I told the physical therapist that. He said, well, that's kind of common. Most people, when they have one knee to go out, the other one goes out, but the other one goes out the same way. It's kind of common when one knee doesn't need. I know several people, I've ran into several people from church, physical therapy, Gold Gym, you name it. One guy at Walmart said the same thing, their left knee and then it was their right knee. But my problem is my hips and low back is going out. So I just do these. See, I'm doing these walks because if I don't, I get to where I won't walk at all. I used to. I know I've already said this. I've already said this before on my YouTube videos, but there was a time ago, whenever it was, I'm trying to think, when was it? I know it was 10, 15 years ago. I used to walk 20,000 steps a day. I remember I first got these watches like these about 15 years ago. I was down at my mom's. She lived in Daresville. I used to be so proud I'd do so many steps. But see, back in those days, epidurals worked. And then I just got to where epidurals quit working. And I found out from one day from an emergency room doctor, if you take epidurals long enough, I'm gonna have to sit down because I'm about to sneeze, and a sneeze could knock me down. That's just the way my body is. Sneeze, I gotta sit. I gotta sit down.
Ruby likes watermelon.
Do what?
Ruby likes watermelon.
Watermelon's loaded with sugar.
Likes it.
Do what?
Ruby likes it.
Your dog likes it. Risby likes watermelon. Well, it's loaded in sugar. It's like most sugar. It's like glucose. It goes straight to your liver as glucose. Oh I'll be all right here in a minute. I just had to lay down for a little bit. Are you doing all right? Okay, I'm getting up because it's not a good time to be going to bed early in the afternoon. I'll be waking up at 2 o'clock. I gotta try to stay up. Oh my God, bless America, my damn back. Oh man. Oh, my shoulder, my neck, my freaking back. This is terrible. Here I am again. It's 4:37 in the morning. I actually been up for a whole hour. I've been up a whole hour and I'm nervous. I'm shaking and goosebumps, and I wake up like this every damn it morning and I can't get nobody to help me with this. I've been to a neurologist and they can't figure it out. I've been like this for 23 friggin' years and I'm pissed off about it. I mean, I just wake up, I can't sleep. It's worse in the morning. It's worse right now, and I might as well just get out of bed. And so right now, I'm just trying to make the best of my day, but if I sound frustrated, it's because I am. My friend's asleep, and I don't want to wake her up, and so I'm trying to keep quiet. I have no idea what the weather's going to be like coming home today, but I got to get home. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. That sky looks dark, don't it? Oh boy. Well, I got all day to get home. I just take my time with it. I'm going to look what the weather's supposed to be like. Gonna come outside and walk and talk a minute. Oh my goodness, am I gonna have to go home in the storm? I'm slobbering again. That's one of my newest health issues. I don't know why I've got slobber. Looks like there's a bad storm headed this way. Let me pull up the Doppler radar here a second. I want to take a look at the weather because I gotta come home today. Tomorrow morning I got 2 important doctor appointments. So let's see, let's pull up the Doppler radar here. Well, it don't, looks can be deceiving, I guess. It don't look that bad. Doppler, does you see a big old black cloud there? See the big old black cloud? Looks like there's a storm coming, but Doppler radar doesn't show much of a storm. But I wake up in the morning, I can't sleep, like you've probably heard 1,000 times or more on my YouTube channel, that I got an anxiety disorder in the morning. I've had this for over 20 years. I'm thinking around 23 years. I'm starting to lose count. It started around 2003, when I was around 33 years old. I don't know, such a long time ago, I can't remember the exact time it started. It just started when I was about 33 years old. 32 years old, somewhere around there. I'm talking about 2 decades ago, and I don't got memory. My memory's not that good. It's hard to remember the exact time. I do remember that I had a job working for Domino's, and I was working at Advance Auto. Prior to that, I worked at Lincoln Mercury, and I worked at AutoZone. But at the time this started, I was working at Advance Auto, selling auto parts, CSR, customer sales rep. And I was doing Domino's. And Domino's wanted me full time. But they wanted me to quit my Advance Auto job. They gave me a job offer full time if and only if I quit working for Advance Auto. I'd actually worked at Advance Auto twice. Worked at AutoZone one time, but anyway. So I went with the money because the Domino's job made a whole lot more money. Yeah, it did. And it was a job working mostly in the afternoons. I don't know, sometimes I'd come in the day, but most of the time on that Domino's job delivering pizza is what it was. I would come in most of the time around 4 or 5 o'clock, work till midnight. I get home at around 1 o'clock. My bedtime schedule was then, I get off around 12 or 1. I'd probably go to bed, it's probably on average around 2 a.m. in the morning. I was 33 years old. I'd go to bed at 2 a.m. in the morning. And I'd get up around 10 a.m. in the morning. And that was my bedtime. And then I started having it started off as sleeping problems. I remember one night I was up all night long. For some reason, my brain was up all night long. I wasn't worried about nothing. I don't think at that day, I didn't really notice an anxiety disorder at first. I just remember I couldn't sleep. My mind wouldn't shut off. I had to go into work after they hired me full time and let them know that I've been up all night long. I don't think I should drive. And I remember that day. That day's just in my brain forever because it pissed me off that I was up all night long. I wanted to work. I enjoyed doing that job. And I was up all night long. I remember going in and telling my boss, I got a problem. He said, what? I said, I've been up all night long. Now, he knows I'm not a party animal. He was joking with me, but I'll never forget the joke. He said, what, you been partying all night long? I said, no, I just couldn't sleep, and I don't need to be delivering pizza all over Morristown with no sleep. And then from that day on, I just could not sleep right. I lost the job because I just would not sleep. And finally I gave up. Look how dark it is over through there. It's so dark.
It's like a big storm's coming, but it don't look as bad on the Doppler radar, thank God. But anyway, I lost that job because I could not sleep. I kept trying to stay up like I normally do late and get up late. I kept trying to stay up late and get up late. And my brain just wouldn't sleep. And after so many months of that, I remember I got so sick. I got physically sick. If you're a little bit sleep deprived, I know from experience it'll make you feel hungry. It'll give you a grizzly bear appetite. But if you're extremely sleep deprived, it'll make you where you can't eat at all and you feel like you got a flu. Look at the cornfield. If you get extreme amount of not sleeping, extreme amount, it'll make you sick, like you feel like you got the flu. Good storm. And that's the way I got. And I was so desperate for sleep. I was like, okay, brain, have it your way. Have it your way. We're going to go sleep whenever you want to go sleep. I'm going to wake up. And then that's when I figured out I had to go to bed early. And ever since then, I've been having to go to bed early. God, it is plumb black. My camera's got this backlighting where it lights it up a little bit brighter than what it really is. Look how dark that cloud is. It looks black. Hopefully I'll get back to the Ponderosa before it rains. If that is going to rain, it looks like there's rain off in the distance maybe. But I just gave up fighting it, man. I was like, I gave up fighting my brain because I wanted to go back to that job. I enjoyed that job. I gave up fighting and I thought, okay, brain, you're just going to sleep whenever you're going to sleep and I'm going to be awake whenever you're going to be awake. Have it your way, brain. And then I started going to bed early. And then that was about like 23 years ago. Ever since then, I've been having to go to bed early. I can go to bed super early, like 5:30, 6:30, and sleep till 10, and then wake up for a few hours, like between 10 to 12, and then go back to bed. I can break my night up like that. But I got to get back home today. I got a doctor to see tomorrow, and I got physical therapy tomorrow. And as long as my legs are walking, but I'm really struggling. I'm not walking nowhere near as good as I used to. I am not walking nowhere. I got one of these watches here that keeps up with my steps. At one time ago, when epidurals used to work in my low back and hips, I used to have epidurals. And they used to work. But after about 18, 19 years of them, they quit working. My body got immune to them. So now that's not working. So I'm taking Tylenol and Celebrex. Tylenol and Celebrex. So it's my back just not as good as it used to be, or nor my hips, and my other knee's going out. So now instead of I used to do 20,000 steps a day back in the day. Now I'm not even doing 10,000. I'm doing mostly 5,000. Doing mostly 5,000 steps. To do an 8-hour job on your feet, you got to do 20,000 steps. Yeah, I know that to be factual. So whatever job I could possibly get, it cannot be but maybe an hour a day on my feet, and that's going to be hard. And I can't sit in a chair, because if I sit in a chair for a couple hours, it'll kill my low back, make my back problem break out. Whatever I do, I have to be like in a recliner. That's going to be an impossible job for somebody like me, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I'm leaving here from my friend's house, Talbot. Make sure the wallet, there's the wallet. I think I got everything. I'm gonna do something different this time. Going home, I'm gonna do a
I'm not going to drive like a hellion. I'm not going to drive like a race car driver. I can't afford no speeding ticket. I'm not going to drive like that. But I want to see. I'm going to guess how much time it's going to take me to get from where she lives in Talbot, Tennessee, to Knoxville or the 40. I think it's like, I'm pretty sure it's 20 miles. I'm pretty sure it's 20 miles. Okay, Tim, you're gonna start the, let's see. I'm gonna put on the video here when I'm starting the timer so I know when to, you see the timer. It depends on the traffic lights. If I don't hit any traffic lights at all, I think I can make it in 22 minutes. If I hit no traffic lights whatsoever, without, I usually drive within 5 miles an hour of the speed limit. I think I can make it 22 minutes with no traffic, with no red lights, but it depends on how many red lights I hit. If I hit a bunch of traffic lights, it'll probably take 30 minutes. Okay, we're gonna start the timer. When I say go, go. Okay, it's rolling. Now it's rolling, let's roll. I'm gonna see how much time. The way I'm going to make a prediction is this. It depends on the traffic lights. If I go the way I think I'm going to go, I think I get there in 22 minutes if I hit very little traffic lights. But if I hit too many traffic lights, 30 minutes. It just depends on the lights. I'm trying to make it my mind. Do I want to go through downtown? If you go through downtown Jefferson City, there's traffic lights, the speed limit's faster. If you go the back way, there's only 2 lights, it's slower speed limit. But if you hit those lights red, I don't know which way's faster. I feel like the back way where there's only 2 traffic lights, because you might hit one red, and the other one green, or you might hit them both red, or it just depends on how you hit those lights, really. I'm gonna go that way and see. I feel like that way's faster, even though the other way's faster speed limit because there's less traffic lights. But there's cops, man. This place, usually right around the corner here on this road, there's like cops like you wouldn't believe. I'll show you what I mean. See if he's there. Most of the time he's there, but I'm gonna watch my speed because this corner coming around this corner right here, man, is a good place, man. I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. I'm gonna flip the camera around. I wake up in the morning and I have strong anxiety. I'm gonna start calling it something else because I don't know why I feel like anxiety is saying I got anxious thoughts. It's not really an anxious thought that I'm feeling. It's a nervous tension that I'm feeling. I'm gonna start saying I wake up with a nervous tension. Turn the camera around. I wake up in the morning with a nervous tension. 220, let's see, 220, 231, 232, 233, 234, 235, 236, 237, 238, 239, 240. That's what the timer says, Timbo. Fix this on your. Okay, you gotta watch your speed down through here. I can't remember. See, look at all these cornfields. We've had so much rain, hot sunlight. It's cornfield. This cornfield loving this rain. Look at the cornfield. But I need to stop and get some of that water. But I want to see how fast. I'm just gonna go straight through and I'll get the water this time. I'm just gonna go straight through. I want to see how fast I can go. So far I'm at 328, 329, 330 on the clock there. I may put this video like with some music in fast motion here when I get on 11E so that I don't make the video so long. Oh, he's blinking his lights. Police guy. Thank you, buddy. I bet that means the police guy's there. He's blinking the lights. I bet the police guy's there. He usually is. Thank you, buddy, for blinking your lights. I usually do that too. I bet he's around this corner. I'm doing about 31, 32 miles, and I'm going to go down to about 30. He's going to be around this corner, I bet. That guy was blinking his light. Usually when people blink their lights like that, they're telling you that the police is watching, or the police. You saw him blink his lights. And that guy right there in that truck, I bet he's right around this corner. Usually right around this corner, sitting right here, waiting for somebody to come speeding around the corner. Is that him in that car? Yeah, there he is. There he is in the car. Right there he is. Right there in that car. Yep, there he is. There. Yep, there he was. That's usually where he's sitting at, right there. I just got finished saying before that guy blinked his lights that that cop would be there, and sure enough he was. I'm at 6 minutes. I'm at 6 minutes and 20 seconds. And let's see, I'm gone 3 miles. I'm pretty sure it's 20 miles. So that means I got about 17 miles left. I've got about 17 miles left. Okay, the road get a little more smoother. My camera probably won't drop here when I get on 11E. Well, did I go through those lights? I just had a memory lapse. No, wait a minute. I'm not through the lights. They're right up here. I'm having a memory lapse. I thought I was sitting there thinking in my mind I'd done passed these lights. No, I haven't. Here they are. Memory lapse. Okay, whatever. I'm going to get this one red. The other one's green. Now, see, this is what's going to make it 30 minutes if I get too many of these. So far, I'm having a pitiful start from traffic lights. I'm getting them red. Not for very long though, but so far I got all lights red so far, but it's only 2. Let's see. So far, it looks like it's going to take me 30 minutes. I'm at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Stomach's bothering me a little bit, but I think I'll be okay. Just calm down, stomach. I've gone about almost, when I get down here, I will have gone 5 miles, which is about a fourth of it, and it's at 10 minutes. Damn, that means it's going to be 40 minutes, but this is the slowest part. I've gone 5 miles, which is about a fourth of it, and I'm at 10 minutes and 15 seconds. So it looks like it's going to take 40 minutes, but the speed limit's going to be faster down here in a minute, and if I get the rest with traffic lights green, that might make up some time. But right now it looks like it's going to take 40 minutes.
Moving around me, the vision starting to blur. I was lost in the silence, didn't know what I heard. There she stood in the doorway, like a ghost in the night. I was caught in the moment. Was it wrong? Was it right? Then she opened the passage, to the endless night.
I'm at 24 minutes, 17 seconds. 24 minutes. See, 24 minutes and 24 minutes. Or I'm sorry, 24. Right now I'm at 24 minutes and 30 seconds.
Such a beautiful life. There's no way to escape inside. You're just losing your mind. She was dancing in slow motion, eyes reflecting the flame, surrounded by illusions, no one playing it straight. People moving in circles, sweat and rhythm collide. Some are chasing the memory, some are trying to hide. So I asked for a reason, something real I could feel. He just smiled in the darkness, said there's nothing that's real. Still the voices are calling from a place far.
Well, it's longer than what I thought. Okay, I thought it was 20. I'm here at this traffic light, Asheville Highway, Food City, and I'm at 22 miles. Well, I guess I thought it was 20 miles. I'm totally wrong. It's 22 miles from here. So, I'm totally wrong about everything. I'm at 29 minutes and 38 seconds. So so far I traveled 22 miles in almost 30 minutes. And but I did slow down. Didn't stay very long at 2 traffic lights. I had 2 traffic lights that really just slowed me down. Didn't sit there very long. So it's good. So far it's taken. I'm almost there. I'm almost at 40. It's taking me 30 minutes. Now, if I had those traffic lights green, I guess I overestimated this. Or I underestimated this. It's a little bit further.
I know it's 40 miles from where I live to where she lives. I'm 100% certain it's 40 miles. But it's a little bit longer than I thought. I'm thinking now it's probably 26 miles or 25 miles maybe. We'll see down here in a minute what it is when I get down here. 25 or 26 miles. And it's more than 30 minutes. It's going to be about 35 minutes. I know I've made it. Well, that's probably about right, 'cause it's about 10 minutes when I take the interstate here home to, yeah. We'll see here momentarily. Okay, this traffic light here is going to hit red again. I'm pretty much right at 25 miles, and I am at 32 minutes and 20 seconds. So it's probably, depending on the traffic lights, of course. I have gone this whole way before and hit every light green by luck, I guess. But boy, this is going to be a long traffic light. It looks like a long one. All these cars are stacked in front of me. That just turned green. Looks like it's going to be 35 minutes, I guess. Thinking I got one more traffic light or two. Got one more traffic light, and I'm at 34 minutes. So it took me 35 minutes. I missed this by a long shot, didn't I? It's actually about 26 miles. I missed it by 6 miles, and I missed it by 6 minutes. Almost 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 6 miles is how far I missed this. 40 right there. It took me it's gonna be 35. So I'm at 34.40. I'm right at pretty much 35 minutes. Real close. 34 minutes, 50 seconds. Yeah, 34.
traffic is heavy, the rain, this is like anxiety level 14, but I gotta handle it. This is really hard right here. Didn't need that rain and the traffic. I don't like having traffic on a highway on my right side, especially my right rear corner. I don't like having. Okay, just take a deep breath, Timbo. I'm right in the middle of all this. But, you know, I'm getting used to it a little bit better than what I used to. One time ago, I'd come down here. Well, I still have that, though, sometimes, but I'm not having it right now. Sometimes my head feels like it's going to go dizzy, but let's not talk about that right now. It should be over with in about 5 minutes. Okay, that's how far I traveled. 38, almost 39. I'm at almost 50 minutes. Yeah, it'd be about 50 minutes probably when I get home. About 40 miles, 50 minutes. And I got about 46 miles to the gallon. And right now my nervous system is... I'll calm down here in about an hour and a half probably. I don't know why my nervous system gets out of whack. It take an hour and a half for me to calm down. See, I got about 8:24 on the clock right now. I guess it'll be 10 o'clock from before my nervous system calms down. I don't know. It makes me nervous. Sometimes the worst thing about anxiety disorder driving is when your head gets, you feel like your head's going to get spinny. I don't know why I get this. And then I've had where I feel like I'm going to stop breathing. But that's the worst of it. If that don't happen, the other part of it's tolerable. Is whenever your head feels like it's, sometimes I've had other people say this too, and this ain't psychosomatic because I felt this before. I heard other people say this, and it made me feel better that in driving anxiety, someone else is feeling this too, because it means it's not just me, somebody else, but I'm not alone with this. But anyway, sometimes with driving anxiety, you get this spinny head, feeling like you can't breathe, or I feel like something's knocking the air out of me. When those side effects of driving anxiety is not there, it makes it way more tolerable. The crap like that's what scares the crap out of you. It makes you really nervous. But yeah, it's going to be 50 minutes. It took me, take out the traffic lights, maybe 45 minutes, maybe, I don't know. But I'm home.